Now Gore. And he's got some space here. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Frank Gore with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head.
But that's
the
about
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
One last shot for Ryan. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. All right, nice job. I believe that is challenge met and defeated from where I sit. Congratulations. Good job on this Madden Ultimate Team solo challenge.
Rather you than me. If you've been with me from Port of Miami, it's been a journey. Ain't nothing changed. A little stronger, a little wiser. Maybe a little more. Blame it on America. I'm pulling off the lot, I bought the cash. Whoa. Her future bright, don't give nobody bad. Whoa. Be looking good inside the whoa. But I noticed that she missing all the edges. Whoa. I run the game just by running with the whoa. Poor attitude, they got rich calisthenics. Whoa. Walking in the courtroom, sipping on the beverage. Whoa. I know the judge, so I got a lot of leverage. This is a fetish. Fully loaded on the 7. Your dog get a dime, you never wrote a letter. Whoa. Still in the box, got a rapping acapella. Whoa. Kim treasure people with the feather. I got it, let me be the devil. Whoa. He knocking on the door and know the password. Gave me his blessings while I'm hotter than the last verse.
Dead presidents, dead presidents. Dead presidents, dead presidents.
Let's go, all my little militant. Let's go, we innocent.
Dead presidents, dead presidents. Dead presidents, dead presidents.
Feds. Let's go, we innocent.
I got that if like Tommy Lee. I make money. On my third passport, and I got at the airport. I got bowling green dollars on my dollars. Busting down 100 in the bathtub. Get some house shoes. I got money. I got war wounds. Get the clutching on that. Ain't no dance moves. I was posted on the stoop, hanging with my Haitians. On the news, on front pages. Ain't no relations. I was stacking being fresh and bossing. 2 times in a row, that's a repeat. You end up, cause they easy. I win the breezy. She love me like she need me. I got my Maybach flooded out with extra TVs. I make up every single day. I judge a vulture when I flood the padded face. Dead presidents, dead presidents. Dead presidents, dead presidents.
Let's go, all my little militant. Let's go, we innocent.
Dead presidents, dead presidents. Dead presidents, dead presidents.
Feds. Let's go, we innocent.
Hands on me, got the yellow brace. Check off in my pocket like the yellow paste. Was what I was asking. Low facility, I keep it classy.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. First down, Rivers. Out on the right, this is Cruz. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Victor Cruz, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what. The right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Much ball beats.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Right.
Danny Amendola on the return. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
It should come back on.
So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. The man under center leading them now 40 years of age in his 18th year out of Michigan.
I like
the great
it.
Tom Brady.
And we keep
I think
hearing
what's
from
really
people
cool
who
is
are
I do a lot of
waiting to see the
NBC, I do a lot
drop-off in
of
his
a
play.
MUT,
I quit
and
worrying
they
about
have
it. I
a
quit
new
looking for
game
it. He says
mode
he
where
wants to
you
play
can
until he's
go on
45.
MUT
Is there any
with your
reason to doubt him?
friends, like
His
up to
skills have
up
shown
to
no
two
sign of
friends,
declining.
and actually like combine your guys' team together and play other people online. Well, that's why it's so neat that you can go and play co-op with your
only
buddies.
able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
I know.
Well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job.
Oh, I had
by the
one
linebacker.
game.
Maybe the quarterback, if he could
I'm
have
probably
seen
going to
that,
go
could have audibled there.
here in a
Yeah, he
second.
needed to be in a different play.
Go
Because
back to
And now
oh,
the
there it
fumble. Brady loses the football. And
Brady.
unfortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the
I'm going to go
football,
back into my
able
MUT
to get it
draft,
back himself.
and I drafted a pretty good staff team, but I did some stupid crap the last game and ended up losing. Really?
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away.
This is my ultimate team, yeah. All I'm doing right now is doing some solo challenges to get some stuff unlocked.
Just take what you can get on 3rd and forever.
Yeah,
But
in real life,
I'll
I'd
go to
say
my
yes.
MUT
It's
draft
just
after this
these video
and
games are
try
tempting. You wanna
to
go
win
downfield
because
with it.
the MUT draft they made it a little bit more risky. Like if you lose one game, you're done.
Sanders.
Prime time, baby. Prime time. Get out of here. But if you keep winning and you win all the games, like you get some pretty badass. You get like an Elite 4 pack, which is really cool. Which that's like your top players. I mostly just play MUT and I'll play online. Oh no, I've got to. No, what I'll do is I'll play a head-on-head. You got to see how fast John Ross is. It's ridiculous. Like if you try.
They're not going to stop you. Take it all the way.
No, the guy that ran for. That was Deion Sanders. That was his legend card. I got the GOAT edition, so I got Deion Sanders 80 overall.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
I know, right? Yeah, he's pretty fast. That's why I picked him as my cornerback. Instead of picking Ray Lewis, because I was going to pick Ray Lewis so I could shut down the running game. But I was like, nah, I'll pick Deion Sanders so I can get some pick sixes. Yep, there it is.
Brady loses the football, and the Bengals grab it, and he will score. Touchdown.
Oh, I know.
Cincinnati. second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here.
Yeah,
as the kicks
dude.
away
I just did my
return.
I did my interview. I did my interview today. And yeah, for GameStop, and
the 28-yard line.
I went in there and talked to him, and I'm like, "So you got any left?" He's like, "No."
Now the Patriot
He ran
offense
out.
set to take over again, and some
Yeah, he
dangerous
was like, "They were
territory.
going
Already
as soon
down
as
3
found out
scores,
about
a
him."
3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Dan, what you also have to guard
Well,
against
dude,
is
did you see the games that are on it? It's ridiculous. The only thing they didn't put on there that would just outsell everything is Donkey Kong Country Returns. If they put that on there, I'd have been like, holy crap. But they can't because it's rare. Well, it's because it's rare. Yeah.
On second down, here's Brady. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The former Bill, Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Damn it, did he get the ball back again? He did. He's fumbled the ball 3 times. He got it back twice. Ridiculous.
Anytime there's a fumble involved.
Oh, no, I got him. I got it. Okay.
You think the Raiders involved, you think it's
Yeah, I got armed.
Immediately you hear the words, tough rule.
I haven't been able to get a hold of you, dude, so I haven't been able to, like, I'm just going to run it in with Phillip Rivers. That's sad.
Absolutely does, even here, even now. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Able to make something out of nothing.
Yeah, like, I tried to get a hold of you on PlayStation. I tried to get a hold of you on Nintendo. Like, me and Ryan were trying to do a stream one day, and we wanted to bring you in for Halo, and you were like, I guess you just fell off the face of the earth. I was just like, what the...
Thanks for playing the Madden Ultimate. And the Bengals offense set and ready to roll here on 1st and 10. The first down throw here for Rivers. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. A big seam, and he might go all the way.
Look at that. That's great. You've got to watch that whole thing. It's hilarious.
Touchdown. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead. And he wasn't blocking or running.
That was so funny.
49ers are riding roughshod in the league.
And then I circled around him like, here, take the ball. I want you to. Take it.
At running these types of plays.
The kickoff team on the field.
Oh no, I'm doing solo challenges. So I'm doing the initial solo challenges for Mutt. So they're like really stupid and slow.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
It was hilarious. I was just sitting there taunting him, like, here you go, you want it? You want it?
They are led out by a man who needs little introduction at this point. Well, no introduction. Now 5-time Super Bowl champion Tom Brady.
This one's really good, especially for the Frostbite engine. It runs really well.
I'd quit worrying about it. I'd quit looking for it. He says he wants to play until he's 45.
Ball out of there. I'm looking to get 5 fumbles out of him and recover at least 4 of them.
He drops him for a loss of 6.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down.
Damn it.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I don't know.
All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. In his 5th year from La Tech,
you need to give me like your numbers so we can go to B-dubs or something and like watch football and eat food and stuff like that. Like, cause other than that, like I play games with you online. I think one time we were supposed to go out and do something and I couldn't get a hold of you. I was like, it's like I don't know if he's coming or not.
Touchdown, Bengals. A lot of times they want this guy just to try to flip field position. He flipped it all the way into the end zone.
Yeah, the rule of thumb is first down. Instead, he takes it all the way and provides a big spot for his team.
Oh, Ryan was here. Ryan came to Dayton, and we were trying to get a hold of you, see if you wanted to go to B-dubs, and I couldn't. I tried to get a hold of you on the Xbox, tried to get a hold of you on PlayStation. Only thing I didn't try was the Switch.
And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And a fake extra point.
Oh, they're supposed to be doing that huge update in September where we're going to have to start paying $20. But we get free Super NES games and NES games. So
yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target.
Well, it's SNES and NES, so I'm hoping Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past is
the
one of the
Patriots
ones
gearing up to go now. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Even that shitty-ass Spawn game was good. Like, I was like, hey, this is actually pretty good. It's like, this is one of the better 2D scrollers I've played this year.
So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for. Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Now Brady throwing on second down.
Well, one thing I was hoping was, since I didn't get it on the PlayStation, and I really don't feel like paying $10 for it, is I hope that the Super Star Wars series gets put on the fucking Switch.
Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, yeah, that's the ones. That's the Super Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi never came out. Which that was the best one out of them all. So I don't understand how it didn't come out. But
they force him into a likely punting situation.
Allen on to punt as he gets this one away. Let's take it inside his own 40. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Bengals will take over in terrific.
You know what really pisses me off? Okay, so I bought Bully a while ago. And then, I don't know if you've been watching any gaming news, but do you know they're bringing back Bully?
And he's going to be out of bounds,
they're bringing back a Bully remastered because everybody wants Bully again, and they don't want to make a new one. So they're basically going to bring it back.
Because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Well, unfortunately, unable to achieve the results you're looking for, but there's
okay, so I'm going to have to redo this challenge one more time.
Right
you know what?
On the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge.
So you get what's like, they're like card packs, basically. So I don't know if you are familiar with what MUT is, but it's Madden Ultimate Team, and basically you get like better cards each time you do these challenges and stuff like this. Oh shit! I thought he was gonna cut. Yeah, they're basically different ranked cards. Like everybody has like a regular bronze card, which is just their normal card, and then you have like their gold card, which is better. Silver cards usually rookies and like shitty players that nobody cares about.
instead of focusing and catching the ball.
Skirts by him at the 35.
And then,
and they're able to get this one across the
and then you have your like core elite cards, which
a Cincinnati first down.
Yeah.
Just the first quarter, but tackling.
I'm pretty beasted, man. But I'm just kind of just messing around to try to get this challenge done. Because you have to get 5 catches.
Early in the game, and they don't get him on the ground. You can always tell that they were concerned about it going in.
Yeah.
From my days,
he was like, "What? Why is it so sweaty?" Because it went through people's nuts.
And they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. If I missed it,
oh snap! Get out of here!
Oh, he sheds himself free. There he goes, right side.
He started like spinning around doing a lasso. I was like, what was that? Oh my god, that was hilarious. Yeah. What does a bundle consist of there? What, 2 controllers?
And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate.
Oh shit, that was funny.
Now, Rivers.
Get your feet in.
But they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
I'm literally just trying to get this challenge done, and I'm gonna run the clock out, and then I'll get on my butt and play somebody online.
That's really way down on the list. Accuracy is one of the bigger ones, maybe the foremost one. That's what he needed on that play.
That's it right there. Oh no, that's only 4 passes.
Reception good for 7.
After that showboating pass, I don't understand.
Pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Frank Gore, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And that does it for this Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You did it. You defeated it. Congratulations. We'll see you next time.
Well, see, I'm actually playing with a broken PlayStation controller because my dog ate one of the analogs and like half of it's missing. So that's what the feeling, and you ride it Alright, so here is Mutt Draft, which was Draft Champions when it last year. I just started this team. I got my shit kicked in. I know, right? There's so much more to Madden. There's so much more to Madden than what there used to be. It's ridiculous. Thank you for the other person watching. I appreciate it. I don't have time to do it today, but tomorrow I'm going to start the what is it called? The story mode. So if you want to watch it, I'll be doing it tomorrow. But the NBA Live, dude, NBA Live, I like it. I thought it was pretty sweet.
And hello again, everybody. With Charles,
he's coming back.
Brandon Gaudin here in the booth, and Chuck, you take a look at this matchup. I don't know if it's going to be one in the trenches from the quarterbacks out, whatever. It's going to be a good game.
Oh, without a doubt. I can't wait to see the big fellas have an impact. We're always spotlighting those wide receivers and quarterbacks and running backs and even the defensive backs.
No, the NBA Live, the one, I kind of like it.
Which one tilts the balance
for
their team.
Set to go now.
My only problem with NBA Live is I'm going to wait for a review.
And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This fielded at the 2.
Oh no, don't. No, not 2K14. I'm talking about NBA Live, dude. I don't play 2K. I hate 2K. I'm not a 2K fan. Never been a 2K fan. It was garbage. All right, I got LaShawn McCoy here.
Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29.
My only problem with the running game on this, on any Madden for that matter, is it seems like for some reason, like there's a magnet on your lineman's butt, and you just keep on trying to hump it.
To throw on second down. Moon. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up a third down.
Stop screaming!
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Looking to throw. Moon.
Oh, nice. That was a good little hurdle right there.
No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know you've got a baseball background, right?
A little bit. Started minor league ball.
You did some of that, right? What do they do when they do the signals and indicators?
Oh, he got me.
That's all right. Take him down. Linval Joseph forcing his way through there.
Oh no! Since they use the Ignite engine though, it's actually a lot better because the AI is actually intelligent. So it's like.
The first carry now. This is Johnson looking for a cutback lane.
You can't just get past the AI
he's
anymore.
met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No, first one was, oh, nice, good touchdown. The first one was the Super NES, I think.
Touchdown grab, and the Broncos have taken the early lead.
No, the 2600 was just a shitty game called football, and it was terrible.
7-0 Broncos.
Yeah. The first football game that was actually relevant was Tecmo Bowl.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field.
I've never seen a new controller. I've only seen the old ones.
Like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number. A little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Well, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well.
Oh man, he got lucky there. He just arm tackled the shit out of me. I don't know how that even was a possibility.
So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back though.
If that's LaShawn McCoy in real life, he's slapping your hand and going away.
They have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
It was on the Super NES, or no, it would have been on the NES.
34-yard line. 12
and the
yards
PC.
That time and a Cincinnati first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
He's got his man on the crossing route. 10 more there and another first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield. And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up
if I could get
5
LaShawn
yards,
McCoy started, this might actually be a
the
decent
defensive
game.
line, though, they've got to figure out a way to leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Going deep for Moncrief.
Nice!
Tipped and intercepted.
Jesus.
Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Following the interception, Cousins. Roberts got it.
He fell. I was about to light him up, too.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
A first down carry here for Johnson. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
They'll run it with Johnson, and he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football,
I think everybody took Julio Jones. Like, I took Julio
Some of
Jones.
those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and
I
maybe
think I had that
more
option
later
between
on.
him
Fresh set of downs here.
and A.J. Green and I think Vincent Jackson I took.
On the ground, this is Johnson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Crashing in from the end there, not to disrupt the pass game, but to disrupt the run game.
Yeah, I love the distinction, too, because the good defensive ends, they can do it all. Set the edge in the run game, make sure that no one can move it that way, and, of course, rush the passer. On that play, use his speed to get there in the run game.
Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. Again, it's Johnson. Johnson with a burst, a first down and more. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. That burst good for 20 and a first down. On the toss, here's Johnson. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
No surprise there, Jadeveon Clowney with a tackle for loss. We all know how he became one of the most famous players in football, though, don't we?
Oh, that one play.
Yeah, that one big-time play. It was on highlights everywhere. They want to see more of that here in the NFL.
Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Fourth down, Cousins. He throws it, hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
Not only is a slant route really difficult to cover, it's a real staple play for an offense on a 4th down because it's a quick-hitting play. Get the ball in the hands of the quarterback right to the receiver.
And the receiver has to be ready because that thing's coming on a rope. Two minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Baltimore after this. And this seemingly endless drive continues. They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And now with the play clock becoming an issue here, Gary Kubiak is going to signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. Cousins. Screenplay. Johnson. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
And here we go on 1st and goal. Johnson. Oh, jumping over. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
3rd and goal for Cousins. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal. Here we go with Johnson. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. David Johnson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports halftime report. Larry, so both teams have their marching orders and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Now to return, this is David Johnson. And a nice job. Just shy
the ball came out and went back in his hands.
Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
To throw, Cousins. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Now Johnson, and nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. The Broncos on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They're working out of the gun. Cousins. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. There he goes, Amari Cooper. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Amari Cooper, 51 yards. And the Broncos will extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room.
I ran into a little
now
bit
we
of bad
find
now.
out about the fortitude of the group that's behind because they were counting on getting into the game a little
down
bit
the
more.
field
Maybe they
and
get the first
guy
score.
fumbled the ball.
That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Scored 2 times before the end of the half.
And
Now
down at the 28-yard line.
Sorry,
so here are the Bengals now as they
like
get their first possession of this second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Looking to throw on second down.
Oh, come on! I had the one-on-one with Julio. He would have been gone.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
From the gun on third down. Moon into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick, and the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception,
I just downloaded
and now their task is even tougher.
And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Give him 3 on the keeper
VR
there, and it is second down.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out.
Oh, Crash Bandicoot
can really benefit your team right now.
Batman Arkham Knight.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. Here's Johnson. And some room to work. 20. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to 2. Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39.
Yeah, they should have been on.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver.
should have been on YouTube, but they finally found somebody.
And the Broncos turn that
Y'all are way too
interception
excited.
into a touchdown.
Yeah.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Right.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Yeah.
This one fielded at the 5.
No thanks, man.
Oh, good footwork on the spin. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
Yeah, no,
Now here come the Bengals. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is, just what you said, you're going over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
At least you caught the ball this
He'll
time.
lose yardage back to the 29. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Here we go.
From the gun, Moon.
Got it. Jesus, thank you.
Before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now, they've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off.
Try to be productive here.
On 1st and 10, Moon out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll go down at the 28. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7. So there on that play, offensively, they were in the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage, so as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a...
God damn it.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Thought they had something going there to break.
Yeah, like
that
he fucking knew I was
here in
going
the
to throw the
second
ball.
half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
Throwing his Cousins.
What the hell?
Completion to Jones.
Oh, you...
Julio Jones all alone. He's at the 40.
Yeah, he's
past
done.
the 20.
Like, he's out there. That's some bullshit.
For a Broncos score.
Did you see my guy jump? I didn't even hit the jump button. I hit the hit stick. It was like, nope.
And the Broncos add on.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Did you hear that? Do you hear
Shit
that?
happens.
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Yes, the game is over. Nope.
And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today.
What's a
but
football?
Else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield
this is
at the
just
48.
a stroke of bad luck.
A good pickup there.
He's
8
not even
yards
that
on the
good,
first
to be
down
honest.
completion.
Like, he's just
Hard to believe
kind
his
of getting some
first catch of the
fucking
game
lucky shit
defensively.
off
They
half the
bottled him
time.
up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him. And
Watch.
then change
See, look at that shit.
Pass is intercepted for the
Look at that
first
shit,
time
dude.
today.
Like, that's ridiculous.
Picked off by Tavon
I put that on the
Young. And his
outside
crew will
shoulder
take
of
over
my
at their
guy,
own
and he was there.
45-yard line.
Well, this
On the
defensive
outside
pressure's been constant
shoulder.
all game long. The
Like,
pass
I don't
rush, the
understand how he
coverage,
got to
they've
that.
all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an
I had him
interception
beat by
here as this
12
one continues
fucking
to slip just
steps.
further and further out of hand.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a
I'm not
loss of a
using
yard
precision
there,
passing
and now
with them, just
second
using like
down.
bullet passing.
And when do they start
Sunday
thinking
morning.
about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to
No.
stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back
No,
and
they
try
actually
and score
have-
yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop
They
the
actually
clock
have
at
like the
2-minute
rights to
warning.
people's faces and shit, except for Bill Belichick because he's a tool bag.
Cousins now on second down. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Thank
When
you.
this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the
I
football
love how my
back.
team just starts playing. They're like, oh my god, we can come back. It's 2 minutes, 37 seconds. We have 5 touchdowns.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another.
We
That's
can
a
do
bad
stuff.
play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be a second down. Operating from the
Twice of
gun.
a regular game.
He's going to rifle one deep and got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
No, there's
A gain of
differences
32
now.
that
Like it's
time.
not like they've used the frostbite engine on this one, so like
First
I
down,
feel this.
moved. And complete to Moncrief over the middle. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
Right.
Second down now after the pass completion.
Yeah.
Off play action. Move.
Ha.
Flushed out right. And some space here. There he goes inside the 30. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get
It's
out of
funny
bounds
that
and
my
stop
quarterback
the clock
is leading
here with a
rusher.
first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
It's like the running back can't make any yards, but give the ball to the quarterback. He'll get 60, 70 yards.
Throwing on first down. Move.
Oh, nice.
Escaping
Now he
this
lost
time.
as many
It's
yards
gonna
as
go
he got.
down. They got him for a
Alright.
sack. Jadeveon Clowney
This ass
in there to
grabbing.
bury him for a loss of 11.
That's his
To
name.
throw on second down. Move. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, bullshit.
And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
There we go.
And my
I just want to get one more pick
goodness,
before the game is over.
interception.
God damn it.
Picked up by Levante David. And
Then the quarterback tackled him.
past the 45-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
No, it's the 6.
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault.
15
Maybe somebody
rushes,
ran a wrong
88
pattern.
yards.
Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes
Yeah,
back to the guy throwing it.
at this point, it's a I don't give a shit kind of thing. I'm just kind of doing it.
The They go to Johnson again. And now running right through it. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight.
That looked like
a
a Three Stooges move. Like he threw him over the top of the back of somebody else and just flipped over.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And he's got Cooper on the out route.
Yeah,
that's complete.
Already.
And he will have first down yardage
Yeah,
as he's brought down at the 41.
I got the Scorpio edition pre-ordered.
That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
It's not going to work.
Cousins. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. They were looking for Johnson that time, and it's second down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here.
Well, you get an Xbox original game with it
and this
too.
play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Looking deep for Julio, and that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver.
Gears of War's 4.
Down. And we're hitting the end of this one, and it looks to probably be the final play. On third down, Cousins looking downfield for Jones. And this one incomplete. Well, apparently taking a knee is not in vogue.
Wow, the only plus to that whole entire game was I stopped him from scoring again.
For the storyline of this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team. There's a lot of pride that goes into shutting out an opponent. And how about that 0 on the scoreboard for them, going along with those zeros in the time column too.
Yeah. But then they save him, and then it gets to be badass after that, so. Yeah. Marcus Phoenix gets back to being what Marcus Phoenix does the best, just kicking ass and taking names. And then JD's like, my nuts dropped.
So
we got Daddy back.
For my partner,
like,
Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry.
5 takeaways.
This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh no, I'm getting evil
From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
It's my Halloween game. I'll probably end up broadcasting that too. Yes, I am. No, I'm getting it on the Xbox. What? Then go. Then go. I'm not going. Then, well, I guess we don't have enough money to do things, because I don't have any money. Go. They said Destiny 2 is going to be a lot more forgiving. Did you play the beta? Because the beta was solid. I played a beta on both systems. I mean, I still liked it. I liked it. What do the kids want to eat? Sebastian! What do you want to eat? Oh, that's delayed. That's way delayed. Alright, so do an online head-to-head. Use the Bengals. Yeah. Alright. So Dave, I'm using the Bengals and I'm doing a regular game. I want you to see how fast John Ross is. It's ridiculous. Oh, did you? When is Metroid Prime supposed to come out? Yeah, that I want to see that come out like soon. The only way the Switch is going to survive is if they make sure to bring out enough exclusives and shit.
Two
like
teams
that.
will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today.
Yeah.
It's Brady's Patriots going up against Dalton's Bengals.
Larry, we are in the place the folks here call the Jungle, and that's Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago.
Horizon 1, 2, and 3.
As their guys burst out of the locker room, we're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the New England Patriots.
Yeah, you count the sequel clones, I got like 36. So. For the Gears of War, there's 6 Gears of War games. There's 7 or 8 Halos.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And his first pass is incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Well, that's because they lost their EA and Microsoft had a deal going on during the original Xbox where they got timed exclusives. Well, no, EA was
so the
publisher, and, Microsoft was the publisher, and EA was the developer on that game. Because it was, they don't develop anymore. They're a publisher. But it was Silicon Knights, which Silicon Knights was Silicon Knights and BioWare was the ones who did it, but they were both associated with EA, because EA, that was their developing company.
A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
It is called Activision Blizzard.
So trouble already here on their opening
so
drive.
Now I guess it's
this
just
is
Activision.
3rd and 9. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Brady connecting with Cooks for the Patriot first down.
Marvin Lewis looks so bug-eyed. He always looks bug-eyed in this game. Like, I understand he's got some droopy eyes, but they make him look like a fly. That's how bug-eyed he looks. I'm like...
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Gronk that time, and that'll bring
yeah, right? What did I do?
Like and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here... he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. His throw
wow. Babcong,
I mean,
that was pass interference. But, you know.
Make a play on the football,
I'll call a pass interference on my own guy on that point. Like, that was bad. Like, he smothered him.
A nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third.
Like he was a kid that I didn't want. He smothered him.
Now Brady again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a full 3 yards.
Maybe. I played the demo. I wasn't really impressed. The demo was kind of shitty.
On 4th down now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. Back deep for the Bengals, Adam Jones. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Right. Fox is getting sued right now.
They'll run for the first time with Hill. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency
and they keep on telling like
but when you run
Seth
the ball in the
McFarland
first play of the drive, that's not a tendency
break at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
And he'll lose
I dare you
here.
to fire me. I'm half your guys' income every year.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Here's Dalton. And Eifert has it. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Dalton to his big target, Eifert for the Cincinnati first. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Right.
Dalton with a give to Hill. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
He keeps on sneaking his linebacker out to the outside.
When you call a corner blitz, what a lot of teams call a cat blitz,
you
expect him to come after the quarterback, but in this case,
you're not going to be able to fucking win this game if I can't run the ball.
Because what you do is you come deep as the deepest offensive player, so he can't get outside of you.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Dante Hightower with a big-time sack on 3rd down, and it'll be a loss of 7. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. A 4th down gamble with Dalton. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off
what it would have been if I had
Gilmore.
punted the ball.
And he's able to get it
brought
back
right
here
there.
to the 43-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if
he
continue
hit
to throw
me
into double coverage.
right when I was about to take the ball.
Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Brady gives this one to Lewis. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring
I'm trying to find a play with John Ross in it, so I can show you just how stupid fast he is. He's got a 98 overall speed, but they like knocked his catch down to like 56. So he can catch the ball. He's gone. But if he can't, he's just gonna watch it bounce off his hands and go into the defender's hands.
14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England 1st down.
I had one game where I had John Ross, and it went off his hands twice. He bobbled it, brought it back in, and then just burned everybody. Like, it was ridiculous. I was like, Jesus. That's too fast. Like, there's fast and there's too fast, and that's just too fast. Like the cornerback, you don't put your cornerback out on like a over the top coverage. He's gonna burn him every time.
Brady now on 1st down. Sets up the screen to Lewis. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
What's that?
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
No, they're not going to nerf him.
Instead of the running back in New England.
Look, he's the guy that owns the fastest 40 in combine history now. Like, he deserves to have a 98 speed. Like, he's fast.
If it wasn't for a certain quarterback that was on the field that day.
Oh, he thought he had it. He was like, yeah, I'm going. I was like, no, you're not.
That would have been a great catch. It was real difficult to hold on to because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
New England on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Watch this shit.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Take your field goal and be happy.
There's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
What the hell's going on? What the fuck is everybody's problem?
Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. And I put my first tally mark next to the Brady to Gronk counter here.
Ridiculous. I think it may be the first of many because once they get going, look out. Things tend to snowball. Tom Brady trusts Gronk as much as any receiver I think he's thrown to in his career. And it's evident when you see that.
I'm holding his running game. We're both holding our running games down pretty well.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Him a little bit more so than me. Yeah.
They'll put it in the hands of Edelman. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
New England on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Shotgun now for Brady.
There it is, baby.
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Vontaze Burfict.
I made it look like I was going into the sack. I hesitated.
This is such a good read defensively. They know that this offense is going to try to get the ball to their playmaker in space. So what do? They crowd him and send bodies at him. Yeah. And this one winds up being intercepted.
Yeah.
Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Give him 6 on the play. And that'll make it a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game.
Taco Bell don't sound bad,
and with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
It's 2nd down. Dalton looking. And a right side completion here by LaFell. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
All right, now pay close attention to number 15.
An extra corner on the field for New England here on 3rd down.
Yeah, another DB. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this. So Dalton now. He's going to float this one deep right side. Incomplete. He can't hang on.
Yeah, he kept him on fly route.
Brings up a 4th down.
But yeah, he burns past people,
like
dude.
He had
it's
his hands
insane.
on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. NFL teams last year a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. So they are going for it. Now Dalton. He's got the first down and more past the
Boop.
40.
Gone. Look at that. You ain't catching him.
Traffic, and now he's free. And all the way in for a Cincinnati
That is
score.
That is insane. Like, he just shrugged one tackle and just went. Like, that's insane. I had to thread the needle, though. Yeah. Look at, he's still running. He's like, I'm fast.
For the point after is Randy Bullock.
Like a road runner.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
He ran into it. He's like, looks like Forrest Gump when he played for Alabama. And I was running.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field.
Yeah.
And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first two drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player,
They might be stupid, but I'm going to tell you one thing, man. They're making more money than I am.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That'll be a New England first down.
I want 6 haircuts. What's that mean?
On first down, Brady.
There it is, baby. Again.
And it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Watch, you ready? You ready? Here it goes. Here it goes.
First and 10. He's going to let this one go
ready?
Deep.
Whoop. Ah, he got it. I was about to say, like, dude, it's so funny because the safety has to, like, take 10 steps back to be able to keep up with him. Like, it's not even a... He's like, nah.
I like where their headspace is,
he's going to burn him.
I like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Caught Eifert over the middle.
Burning him.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. Now Dalton with a first and 10. Got his man, it's Eifert. And a big hit at the end of that one. He's knocked out hard. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots.
Purple.
It's
That's
just their
neat.
first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On second down, Hill.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, he's gone.
And he will take it on
Jesus.
for a Bengals touchdown. Jeremy Hill, 22 yards. And the Bengals add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score
What about
lead
Frisch's?
here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
That new sandwich don't look bad. What's right there? Is that Burger King?
Almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Bob Evans.
Bullock out now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
Yeah.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy. because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We got to get it back.
Open man left side is Gronkowski.
Missed.
It will not go down. A gain of 39 that time.
Yeah.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Brady now on first down. It's caught left side by Cooks. Now
this
guy's
we're
going to get a timeout.
This guy's trying hella hard to score before the half.
As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to
I
go
got the ball
here
at
in half number one. On first and 10, Brady.
No.
Pass caught.
Bless it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. James O'Shaughnessy, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Patriots are back within a score. And that one makes it 14-7.
I mean, McDonald's, at this point, we just had McDonald's, so.
Goskowski now out to kick it away.
At all.
And on the return, here comes Adam Jones. Oh, look at the juke. Oh, and now he bowls him over. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field.
Like that Aziz Ansari.
Quickly fading here in the second quarter. Not
when
sure
he was all like, yeah, when my friends are all like, oh, we can't go because we have kids. And he goes, oh, that's cool, guys. I'm going to go do whatever I want.
There goes Jeremy Hill. He's at the 30. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Yeah.
Jeremy Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of sweep kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Like that's like a me and you thing. Like if you want to go eat, we'll go eat there.
Bullock out now to kick this one away.
What about Firehouse Subs? You can't hear me.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So the Patriots coming out now. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's
Captain
some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Okay.
The final shot before half for Brady. He's going to look deep for Edelman. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
One thing they haven't fixed on this game is for some reason when I try to jump to intercept the ball, like my guys in quicksand, like he won't jump. I'm like, okay.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
No, that's not going anywhere.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengal offense now with a
so I've
football
officially
first here
beat
to
this guy
begin
with my
quarter
passing
number
game.
3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on.
Got 700. Or I got.
Think they're going to do to attack us in
dude,
the
I've got
second half.
7 rushes
nice
for 101 yards. That's
but be
insane.
prepared for some change-ups.
I've only touched the ball 7
times in the
times.
second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They run
they'll
it
be
again
good
with
this year.
Hill.
Especially if Jeremy Hill stays healthy. The only problem last year was, I mean, they had so many injuries. It's like, hey, did you realize like 3...
But that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively.
Second
and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through. And has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a third down.
3rd and 2 for Dalton.
Oh,
And
he
incomplete.
dropped
The
it.
contact made the
You
ball
would
run
drop it.
free and brings up 4th down.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football. Incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
Back to throw. Huber.
Boop.
And he gets
First
this
down.
up
I'll
across
take
the
the fake.
35 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup. 3 that time. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
You didn't just catch that trick play? Come on, man.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And maybe
Man,
a measure of revenge
this
there.
is,
He's had his
if he
way in
starts
this one, but
lagging
this
his
time
connection
they
out,
get him
he's
behind the
getting
line.
beat. I'm going to get
It'll
really
be a
pissed.
loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Now Dalton. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Oh, I thought he just held. I thought he caught it one-handed. I was
Thought he
like,
might
damn.
have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning,
I thought
sometimes it's
it
all for
like
naught.
dropped
this
down in
case,
his arms. I
in
was
the
like,
right
yeah,
spot,
that's
he'll
pretty
force the
bad.
incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
There he is.
Throwing.
Gone. Oh, no, he caught him. That's nice. If he wouldn't have just shoestring tackled him, that's another touchdown. 2 receptions for 88 yards. That's insanity.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton.
Got him.
It's caught. Left side, Brandon with foul.
This guy
And he'll be
cannot
brought
stop.
down. It looks like right at the 40.
Or my rushing game.
Give him
Watch.
9 there on the
He's
first
got it
down
covered.
completion.
He's got it covered. Watch.
On 2nd down
He's
now.
got it covered. He should have been able to stop
And here
that.
he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the
I
third
told you,
quarter,
man,
which
it's
is
like
precisely what you want when
it's
you're playing
like
with
gay
the
butt
lead.
sex or something.
You control the
They're
football,
just like
you control
stopping
the
into
clock
stuff.
and impose your will
Sorry.
on the defense.
They'll run the option right here on 1st down. And he probably should have
They always
given
get
that one
stuck
off
right
as
on
he's
their
gonna get hit
the ass
and
of their
taken down behind the line. It'll wind
linemen
up being
for some
a loss
reason.
of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Oh my God.
From the gun, Dalton looks to
Look at
throw.
that.
He's going to wind up and air it out.
Oh,
And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect.
butt cheeks.
Now it's
That's
3rd.
basically what it
They may
is.
be snapping the ball near the
I don't know
goal
because
line, but all you're thinking
you're
defensively,
trying to be like
keep 'em out of the end
patient
zone.
and look for the
Force
hole,
incompletion,
like look for the hole
force
to
them
open
into
up,
going
and
for
it never
3
does.
and not giving up
So
6.
you just get stuck right on the back of them,
3rd
just
down,
trying
a
to figure
shot
out
here for
stuff.
Dalton.
Oh, there it is.
He's going to float this one deep
Not
right
gonna
side.
get that. Oh no! Good job. Good
It's
job.
intercepted.
See what I
Picked
mean?
up
If he
by Eric
like
Rowe.
protects
And a
him
big
or if he
turnover
gets that
there
10
as his
10
guys
steps
will
on him,
get the
he can sit there
football back.
and keep with him. But
First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the
The
tone
steamer.
they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of
On
running
fleet.
out onto the field. A real dud for that
Has
one.
that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
It's been this way most of the afternoon,
Why is-
hasn't it? This secondary, they
you
really
know the
put this
virtual
receiving
console's
core on
eventually going to come
lockdown.
to this.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense, great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
And a little floater there is incomplete.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Carlos Dunlap with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7.
All right, so he's going to go for this. I'm going to go ahead and do a cover 1
But how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
I mean, that's how Marvin Lewis is in real life, though.
They do go for it. It's Brady. And
Look at that.
Pressure gets to him again. Michael Johnson.
How much you bet I score if I score one more time?
For a loss of 7. Down 2 scores. I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it. It didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play.
Got him.
That is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Yep, there it is. He's done. Yep. Pierre has conceded the game because he's a bitch. I could. I don't know about him. He was getting shit on.
Picture me putting my city all over the map.
Alright, I'll be back. I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick.
They wasn't believers, I had to get even in mad. We coming up, pulling up, jumping all over your grass. So tell them I got a new girl. Tell them that I'm begging, I want on my 50s in cash. I'm tired of living check to check. I need 20 models. This is smiling in my grave, fresh to death. I've been Wu-Tang with a spectrum deck. Yeah, I gotta just get off my chest. I cannot miss it, got last on my list and you next. Take it how you want it. I ain't famous like I want it, but I think I might just stir up. Blow the speakers and turn up. Pop up. Go to church with my shirt off. Tell the Lord that I'm here now. I've been waiting for so.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features 2 quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Dalton's Bengals going up against Brian Hoyer's 49ers.
Larry, we are down the peninsula from San Francisco as you get a look inside modern Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Cincinnati Bengals. They were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Yeah, probably. If I don't, I'll just take it to work. Did this guy just quit?
What?
The game just stopped.
Oh no, it's because I left the stream. What have I done?
Would you get kicked off the stream?
I left the stream, I was going to see,
Come on, dude. Come on, man. What is going on, dude? He needs to be kicked. What is going on, dude? He needs to be kicked.
What, did you just pause the game and like fucking fall asleep? Like,
Watch. Go. I don't know. Oh, there's a mismatch already. Deuces.
The first down throw coming for Dalton. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
If I was
looking
just going
for
straight
John Ross
instead
that
of doing
time.
an out route,
And that'll bring up second down.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
2nd and 10. Dalton once more. Looking deep downfield.
Oh, come on,
both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that
I'm gonna go
panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well.
I think I'm going to go pass.
It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
See, how about Friday the 13th on Xbox?
Dalton looking for his running back, and he's got it. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Yeah, no, but they fixed it finally, and it's not terrible, so I'm good.
First carry now. This is Hill. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
When the 4-3 defense is functioning really well, you know who stays what we call clean and no one gets to him? The guy playing the middle linebacker position, the guy we call Mike. That means the defensive front is eating up all the blocks and just let him go to the football and make a play.
Again, it's Hill. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
Yeah, I got
back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with
I got my
3rd
physical
down
copy
and 8.
coming in October.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in 3rd and long. And that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
To throw on 3rd down. Dalton. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 7 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Still leaves him with 4th and short. Any chance you go for it?
It's definitely in the back of my mind. In fact, I've discussed it with my staff all week long, different situations that I may want to go for it. Where's the ball on the field? Do I have confidence in my trigger guy? What am I going to do? I'm also talking about my analytics department. What are the odds? If I don't get it, what's it going to do to me the rest of the game? Personally, I end up taking all that, putting it in my head, and making a decision.
Sucks you don't have it on
and you
Xbox.
know me, I'm probably going to go for it.
Wow, you want to make an opening drive statement.
Yes, I do. Once I have the ball and I've got it on the move, I don't want to just give up that easily.
I traded that in.
First carry for Carlos Hyde. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Yeah.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Yeah.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Here's Hoyer.
All right.
Under a heavy
I love you.
rush, and down he goes.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
I mean, you can try. My dog might bite your nuts off.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
All right, here we go. 39.
Hoyer.
Yeah.
That is incomplete.
Trust me, Brandon, I'm not about to try and take your
Why
job.
is this guy
I can't
using the
do what you
49ers,
do.
man?
But
He
that
must be a
wasn't just
49ers
3 and
fan.
out.
I would
That
never
felt like
use
3 and
them.
backwards.
That's
Terrible.
exactly what it was. You can have my job whenever you want it. The drive that you're looking for, though, probably going forward.
They're San Francisco.
the
They're
ball
San
game.
Francisco.
Yeah,
man.
not the way to get things
The-
going.
Yeah. The only teams that changed was the Chargers
The
or Los
team on
Angeles.
now as
and,
Pinion sends this one away.
Yeah.
And a fair catch
And
signaled
then,
for and taken successfully. So
San
a change
Diego.
of possession here on the punt.
San Diego.
And the Bengals
And
will
then
get
the
it
Raiders are
at
Las
the 20.
Vegas.
The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And this offense last time turned it over.
That's
Fort didn't get it. They're lucky, though,
that's
because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so,
it used to be the Charlotte. It used to be the Charlotte Hornets.
And maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a
They're
defense
fucking
making
terrible
stands
too.
like that.
They're just as bad as the Charlotte
Hornets.
Hornets.
Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
1st and 10 for Dalton. He's going to air one out. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That goes for a gain of 31.
It's so funny because
we know he's got the speed there.
It used to be if you had AJ Green,
a great catch.
You're the shit. Like you could just hit AJ Green every time with Andy Dalton. It'd be cool. Now it's if you have AJ Green and you have John Ross and Eifert on the field at the same time, they just don't know where the ball's going, and it's just amusing to see him just run around trying to find it.
Time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he's able to hold on to the football.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry.
Oh, the new Jason. The new Jason's going to be Jason X, by the way.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that
No,
run.
they confirmed it's Jason X. Everybody wanted Jason X.
4th down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively.
Well, I'm really good with the daggers, or the daggers, and every time I use the dagger to throw knives, my friends are like, "Yeah, you played a lot of MW2, didn't you?" I was like, yeah, I did, but that's not why I'm good with them. It's just you guys are stupid. You're supposed to zigzag, man, not just make it easy for me and run away.
And the first play will be a field goal try. On the left hash, this from 48 yards.
Yeah.
And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Man, you're missing a good game right now. It's still 0-0. I just missed a field goal.
Okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed.
You should be watching this shit on your phone.
So the field goal, and now they're in great shape. They'll start at the 38. Now Hoyer. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
The big fat nerdy girl.
There,
is that a new character?
Completion.
No. I always say the guy in the flannel is Billy Mays' son. He looks like him. Butt cheek goes awesome. Yeah. Jennifer. Or Tiffany.
On 2nd down, Hyde. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Well, they're about to have her like in a half bathing suit in DLC.
I think we saw some of the best qualities of Carlos Hyde on that run. Able to pick up something there, being physical running the football. But I think he's got really good vision and great feet. He's going to be the key to this offense really being revitalized.
They'll drop to throw. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. Give him 30 yards there.
Wow, he found one fucking receiver that's actually fucking doing something. So I'm going to go ahead and throw him on the outside.
In the middle of the field. If you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, you start to get those guys creeping up, wanting to make plays on the football. It's the equivalent of a changeup in baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the changeup, and on that play, it worked for big yardage.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them
I haven't done any of my updates to that game.
They come after them, they've sat back.
I don't know.
I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
Yeah, no. I mean, I like the game. I just haven't played it. Like, since Splatoon 2 came out, I just haven't put in the time or effort.
Nice. Down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, Sean Williams!
Almost being intercepted.
Oh, you had a quick six. Why didn't you just take the ball in your hands and go up?
On 4th down, Kyle Shanahan will send out the field goal unit. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. And we were scoreless up until this point in the second quarter. Now we finally have a little action.
I have my guy set up where he's just nothing but speed.
Now we got our first score of the game. Well, does that signal that we're going to get more as we go along, or will it revert back to what we saw in the beginning of the game?
And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on
I got the
kickoff
shoes,
return,
the speed shoes. I have the espionage pants on, or whatever it's called, the thing where you're like invisible.
They give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
DeGeneres.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
To throw here, Dalton. They set up the screen to Hill. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all
I'm waiting
of
for
them
the
going
update to come
together
back
as
out
one
before I touch
unit
it again.
downfield. A really nice pickup.
You're so stupid.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports after this. And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
That's what I have.
Here's Dalton. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Earl Mitchell never giving up. He's able to keep working and get him for a loss of 12. It's second down. Dalton looking.
My God, are you serious? He had the ball in his hands. All he had to do was do his thing.
These last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting
I
the
feel you,
football
Andy
right
Dalton.
back, but it's a big play.
Fucking Brandon LaFell.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Going deep downfield for Ross.
Nice.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first round of Jimmy Ward. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. First down, a run with Hyde. And able to push his way forward here.
I hate that shit. Like, they need to fix that shit.
That's
the
the
worst.
bring up second down.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Now back to throw. He's got it.
Oh, he dropped it in the end zone and picked it back up. Got it. That's the shitty. That's the shitty shit right there.
Vance McDonald, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
God damn it. I hate these triggers, man. I hate the triggers on the PlayStation. It's awful. What?
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away.
It's not mushy, dude. It's just the way they're set up.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Yeah.
Able to slither by. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game.
No! How did you get up that high?
Intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it.
Jackass. So sick of that shit, man. He just jumps up 40 feet and gets the damn ball. Like, I don't understand it.
And now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Really
He jumps
nice
the
field position here
fucking
for the offensive
shot
unit.
or jumps the fucking pass every time.
Boyer gonna hand it off to Hyde.
Oh, you little bitch. And then you held. Man, I wish they'd call fucking penalties online.
Carlos Hyde, a 12-yard touchdown
No.
run.
I get held
The
5 times out of the
Fortiners add 6
out of
to
this
their
whole
lead.
damn game.
Going to
Like,
add the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away.
all right, well, this guy's feeling good about himself. Now it's time to shit.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bengals getting set to go. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Kane Hodder, yeah.
And Dalton hands to Hill. Looking to find a lane, but he can't.
Jason in
rein
most
in
of the
at
movies.
line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up
He was
third
Jason in
and
most
10.
of the movies.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running.
Ah! Hit the wrong button.
And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Come on, dude.
The third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Ridiculous.
Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
So the D-line's going to spread out.
All right, here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free.
I think it's gonna be a new one.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Now let's go. Blue, line it.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock.
And it's literally the same game.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And the 49er hands team does its job. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side. coupled with
never got into
special teams
Bayonetta. Or not
coordinators.
Bayonetta, but
they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'm guaranteed he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that touchdown.
Never got into the Amiibos.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away.
I remember the last time I got a Toys to Life game called Infinity.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They should have reimbursed everybody for their fucking transactions. Like, hey, sorry, we're discontinuing this. Here's a partial credit of your money back. Go buy something that works.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got his man. It's Eifert. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
There you go.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
There you go.
45 yards as the defense
Get jumpy
jumps.
on it.
I know it's an
Get jumpy on it. Get excited.
game for them,
Get excited.
but it's also a reaction
Pumped.
game, and they reacted poorly on
Beat
that
my
one.
ass right now. Get pumped.
Second down, Dalton. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a
jumping off
sack.
sides.
Earl Mitchell continuing to fight downfield. The big tackle gets him for a loss of 11.
You get me
so
again,
the
bitch.
sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals. Dalton here from the gun. Going deep downfield for Ross.
No, come on, Ross.
And
Catch
that.
that.
One incomplete.
I mean, I got to
Had
go
some
for it.
position, but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
That's to his running back, complete. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. So
are you talking about Friday the
13th?
13th?
Let's see what second down has in store. To throw again. Dalton. He finds Ross. Right,
oh, bullshit.
And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. Dalton, 1st and 10. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw. Unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
On second down, Hill. And he'll take this one down.
Suck right now. Last game, you were just shitting on dudes. Now you're just like, I don't even care about running the ball anymore.
Well,
what's the point of life?
In the first half, they've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On 3rd down, Dalton. Open man is Uzama. And oh, he is really laid out that time. Knocked flat on his back. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a...
Oh, bullshit.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the linebacker, Ahmad Brooks. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And not great starting field position here for the offense. They'll try to fire up the running game with High. And not much there as
no,
it gets
how
up
did
to
you...
about the 5-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
All right, here we go. Blue line it. Blue line it.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Here we go now. Blue line it. Blue line it. No. Check. Patriot.
They run high. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. That kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
He'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Carlos Dunlap in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
Yeah, really turned it loose, didn't he? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Jones on the return. Look at the dance and the juke. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. A big play. Dalton to his favorite target, Green. 45 yards. And the fans probably thinking, wow, that's the first time Dalton and Green have connected here, and it's late. Where have they been?
And because they haven't been there, haven't been present, haven't done it often, their team is losing right now. It's vital that those two connect if they want to have a chance.
Here's Dalton.
God damn, I hit the wrong button.
Another interception. Picked up by the all-pro Navarro Bowman.
Shit.
And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have
like,
to
it's
claw your
weird
way
because
back
the
in,
Xbox version,
that one's gonna
there
hurt, and
is
in a big way.
certain receivers that are different buttons. So.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I meant to hit the circle button, and I hit the fucking X button.
That time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Here's Hoyer. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. The Niners on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Now Hoyer. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. He's got his man. It's Williams. They'll get 16 yards there. And that leads to a San Francisco first down.
You know what pisses me off when you call something, and you know it's going to be that, and they still get the goddamn first down. Like, I'm just like, oh my god, I knew that he was doing that, and still.
Hoyer. Complete to the right. This is Garcon. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Over the middle to Garcon.
Yeah, they was looking down the middle of the fucking field. No one ever.
A very solid gain of 27. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
All right, here we go. Blue 90.
They're going to look to throw.
Got him.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Denard.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down in the hands of the wrong team.
Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? They set up the screen to Hill. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Dalton throwing on 2nd down. And a right side completion here by LaFell. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. And the Bengals on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
I'm getting my
gun. It's Dalton. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Controller dying.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Another chance for Dalton. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
Come on.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.